happy Monday afternoon. I hope you guys have had a good Monday. It has been super busy Monday for me. This is my busy season at work, so it's been a little bit crazy today. It's probably about 5:45, 5:50. Kyle has not made it home from work yet. He had open house at his school this evening. I believe the kids in Polk District go back Wednesday, I think, which is where Kyle is at. Our kids go back to school tomorrow. Tomorrow is the first day of school. I don't know about the rest of y'all, but there's this part of me that's kind of ready for routine again. But I'm the mom that I hate when school starts back. I like my kids being home. I like my husband. He don't really get the summers off since he's a principal, but he's home earlier, I would say, in the afternoons. So he gets to do a lot of the cooking. So when he goes back to work, like crazy hours, like we just tag team everything. So he had mentioned that he might want some fried chicken and biscuits and gravy. He didn't say he might, he said he wanted some. So he doesn't know that I'm cooking that today. I just decided, I was like, hey, I'll try to throw it together. But I get home late because Corbin, I have to pick him up from football practice at 5:30. My boy is going to be playing football this year. We're excited about that. Something he just wanted to try new, and he seems to be loving it. So anyway, this is not going to be a long video. It'll probably just be little snippets. Fried chicken. Before I left to go get Corbin, I ran into the kitchen when I got off work at 5 o'clock and came in here and threw some flour in a bag and some salt and pepper. And I have chicken tenders. So I put flour, it was like a cup and a half, 2 cups of flour, and then salt and pepper. That's it. Put it in this bag, shook it up. As you can tell, this chicken is coated pretty good. I have a frying pan over here. It's on low. The key to good fried chicken is cooking it on low, and I have learned that from Kyle. I think the first year that we were married, we hadn't been married long, I tried making some fried chicken and gravy, and that whole meal was a flop, and I cried. I remember crying because I was like, I can't do this. I can't be a good housewife. I have come a long way. Part of that is thanks to Kyle. So anyway, I am going to get this chicken started in just a second, and then I have my little biscuit bowl because I'm going to make some homemade biscuits. So I will try to do some clips. Like I said, I'm not going to sit on here the whole time and show y'all what I'm doing, just because I'm in a hurry and I got to get things done. But I will try to keep you in the loop, and I will come back and show you how things progress. All right, so I've got some chicken on, starting to fry slowly. Homemade biscuits, self-rising flour. I don't know how much it is. I don't measure. While that chicken is cooking, I've already preheated my oven to 400 degrees. And I used to use only Crisco, but then I discovered, I'm trying to find the right way, butter for the biscuits. So I'm going to shred, I guess, a whole stick of butter into my flour. Grate. I'm going to grate the butter. Y'all, I am not an educated person like Kyle Abernathy, Dr. Kyle Abernathy, the cooking principal, Dr. Abernathy. I get my words mixed up. I'm from Cassville. Born and raised. So my kids make fun of me all the time because I do say the wrong things and get things mixed up. But you know what? I'm unapologetically me. It took me 40 years, seriously, to get to the point to where I don't care. I don't care what anybody thinks about me. I'm happy in my life. I have a great husband. I have great kids. I love Jesus. Like, we go to church. I am living the American dream, so I don't care what anybody thinks about me or how I talk. So just throwing that out there. Anyway, y'all can see how that butter is grating nicely into my flour. Okay, have that butter all grated up. So I'm literally just going to work this into the flour. Just kind of get it all covered up a little bit. And I'm trying to crumble it as I do that. I don't know if y'all can tell what I'm doing. My nanny is the one who taught me how to do biscuits. Of course, like I said, she always used Crisco, like she didn't do the butter thing. I've kind of tweaked it, like make it, you have to make it your own thing, do what you like, what's easier for you. So I've just kind of learned over the years to do what works. So I've got all that crumbled in, and I'm going to use buttermilk. I don't measure, I'm sorry, but you can kind of see. I just pour, and then if I have to add more, you can always go back and add more. It's very forgiving. I mean, the only thing is you don't want to work them too much because you will have stiff biscuits. So like right now I think gonna add a little bit more buttermilk. So, and you have to get your fingers in there. My nanny would always say, get your fingers in there. Don't be scared to get your fingers in there. And what you're doing as you're doing this, working it with your fingers, is you're just working out the lumps. Like you want to try to get some of the big lumps out. Just makes for your dough to be a little bit smoother. I think I'm gonna have to probably jump off here in just a second and turn some of my chicken. It's cooking a little fast. I think I had it up a little bit too high. I don't know if y'all can see this. Oh, no, you can't. I'm not as tall as Kyle. This doesn't work as great for me. So I've got that, and I'm gonna start just working my flour in. And all right, y'all. I don't know if you can see that dough. Now, a lot of people pick theirs up, roll it out, cut the biscuits out. I don't do that because that's not how my nanny taught me. You just leave it in the bowl and you pinch off the dough and you roll it with your hand and you stick it on the pan and then you cook it. So that's what I'm gonna do. That's the way I was raised, and that's just the way I do things. Now behind me, I do have a pan. I'm just putting some flour on my hands. That is greased with Crisco. So like I said, I don't really cook the biscuit or make the biscuit dough with Crisco anymore, but I do still grease my pan with that. Like I said, I just pinch off some dough, kind of roll it. I don't roll it a whole lot, make it into a ball, kind of puff up the edges a little bit. See that right there? My biscuits may not be the prettiest, but I'm gonna tell you what, they are just like my nanny's. Like, it's what I grew up with, and we like them, so that's all that matters. I'm gonna continue to roll these out. Can y'all tell I'm no nonsense today? Like, I don't care. I'm gonna roll these out, and then I'll be back to show you guys, I guess, everything. I really don't know what I'm doing today. I'm just trying to help Kyle out to do a video. There's my 12 little biscuits. I'm gonna put these in the oven on 400 for about 20 minutes. Then I usually take them out, brush the tops with some butter, and put them back in the oven for a little bit. Okay, my chicken is starting to finally brown. So you just want it to be golden brown. You want it to be done, but golden brown, not burnt, never burnt. Another part to the dinner for the children. Amelia and Corbin like Mott's mac and cheese. Really, Amelia, it's her favorite. I like Kyle's crock pot mac and cheese, and his baked mac and cheese has become my favorite. Cook it as directed. Another part of dinner. Another part to the meal. Kyle loves English peas. He is the only one in this house that eats them, but he loves them, and he likes them with fried chicken. All I do is I put a dollop of butter on there, not a dollop, a daisy of sour cream, but butter. Salt, pepper, garlic. These things go in the microwave for 2 minutes and 30 seconds. He loves them. I forgot to show y'all my finished biscuits. So there you go. It's fresh out of the oven. It's hot, it's burning my finger. Look who made it home. Just in time to do the gravy, because fried chicken makes the best
gravy. It really is, y'all.
He walked in the door, literally, I don't even think it's been 10 minutes, and jumped right in and said, what can I help you do? I why I love him. All right, I made Kyle fix his plate so he could show y'all the final product.
Look at there. Now, I like roller peas. Well, we call them roller peas. She does not. I love a good sweet pea. They're so good. If you hadn't had it with fried chicken and gravy, you are missing out. Of course, April won't eat that.
And my food's still good.
Look at this, y'all. You can't get better than home cooked food. You don't have to go Cracker Barrel. Nope. You can do Cracker Barrel at your house.
Y'all have a good evening.